Financial. Thank you so much for watching our podcast, Real Estate Insider, Where America Goes for Funding. Your direct nationwide lender for the last 2 decades. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel with us. Every week we do our podcast, Talk with Angelo, where it's a chance for you to tune in, ask questions, and you guys post a lot of content, a lot of inquiries on different things that we can actually help you with in terms of credit, real estate, lending, interest rates. We're a direct nationwide lender and a mortgage broker. We've been actively lending in America for over 2 decades. And so recently we've been getting a lot of requests to do FAQs on certain loan products. Last week we did one on DSCR and hard money loans. So we're going to continue to focus in on our FAQs. If you have something that you want us to talk about, you can obviously put in the link down below. Tonight we're doing on VA, veteran home mortgages. There's a top 20 questions FAQ explained. I'm going to kind of go over if you're a military veteran, you're eligible for VA benefits, what that looks like in terms of getting a home loan, and some of the top questions that we get all over the country every single day. So the first thing is, a VA loan, as the term implies, is if you're a military veteran and you're eligible for, just because you served in the military doesn't mean that you're eligible for a VA loan. There are certain requirements that have to be met. Usually you have to be honorably discharged, or you can be active in the military still, and you can get a VA loan. Okay. And you'll have your DD 214, and that will indicate, or if you're still active in the military, you'll have your statement of service that will actually indicate the type of ranking, your eligibility, your entitlement. Veterans also have something called Tier 2 entitlement, where they can access their bonus entitlement. So you can actually have more than one VA home loan at a time with the VA. A lot of veterans think that you can have one VA loan in your lifetime. You can have multiple VA loans at the same time. Okay. So there's a lot of things that you need to be aware of, because you want to obviously utilize your benefits as much as possible. So that's the first question, was who's eligible for a VA loan. Actually, how do you prove it? It's with that DD 214. We take that and upload that to the VA portal, and then we get your certificate of eligibility, and that will tell us what your entitlement is. Okay. If you've ever had a foreclosure against your entitlement or loss, they'll take whatever debit that is against your entitlement, and it will reduce your entitlement for the future purchase of another home. So keep that in mind. All that information will be on your certificate of eligibility. Can your spouse use VA benefits if you're not going on the loan? Yes. There are survival benefits. If you pass away, your spouse can utilize your benefits to be able to get VA funding, whether it's a purchase or a refinance. So keep that in mind. Does a VA loan really have zero down? Yeah, VA loan is legit zero down, 100% financing. There is no con or gimmick or scam. It's backed by the government. They're backing the loan to allow you as a veteran, because of serving the country, to get 100% financing, low interest rates, flexible requirements, no mortgage insurance, no loan limit. So it's an awesome program. So how many times next question is, how many times can you actually use your VA entitlement? There's no limit on how many times you can use your VA entitlement. You can use it infinite times, as long as you have enough eligibility, enough entitlement. So what credit score do you need? This is a big question, because a lot of people think that the VA puts a credit score. It's actually the lender that sets the credit score requirement for you. Okay, it's not the VA. The VA, if you look at their VA guidelines, the VA handbook, they have no credit score requirement. Okay, so we go down to a 500 credit score. Most lenders go down to a 580 or 620 or 640. We believe in underwriting off the VA guidelines directly. So we go down to a 500 score currently. So can you get approved for a VA loan with a past bankruptcy or foreclosure? That's the next question. Yeah. So if you've had a previous bankruptcy or foreclosure, you just have to be 2 years out from the bankruptcy or the foreclosure to be eligible for another VA loan or another loan period with the VA. Some programs are different, like FHA is 3 years from a foreclosure, 2 years from a bankruptcy. The VA is 2 years, so keep that in mind. Next question is, what's the debt to income ratio requirement for the VA? So there's two things you have with the VA. You have your residual income calculation, and then you have your debt to income. We go up to a 65% debt to income ratio with the VA, which is extremely liberal, very generous. But then you also have your residual income. So they take all of your income minus your expenses, and depending on where you live in the country, you have to have disposable monies left over. Like, if you live in Harris County in Houston or Miami-Dade in Florida, and you're a family of four, you have to have $800 a month left over after all your bills are paid. And so you have two different requirements with the VA. You can't get the loan if you don't meet the residual income requirement on top of the debt ratio requirement. So, and you have to make adjustments or whatever. So these are important things to think about. Okay. Um, can you use your BAH housing allowance? Yes. If you get military housing allowance, you can use that to help you to qualify for the loan. That's very good. So, is there any income limit? Next question, is there any income limit? There is no income limits with the VA. So you can go as high as whatever you can qualify. You have to qualify for it, but yeah, there is no limit. There is no loan limit or income limit. Okay. Are interest rates on the VA lower than conventional? Yes, I mean they basically are, because they're backed by the government. You get about a 0.5% lower rate, I would say, in my opinion. The VA funding fee, what is it? So that's the fee you got to pay to the VA to originate the loan. It doesn't go to the lender, it goes to the VA, and it ranges anywhere from 2 to 3%, depending on how many times you've used it, or your first time, second time. If you have disabilities, you can waive the funding fee. It gets rolled into the loan. You actually don't pay it out of pocket, so that's another cool thing. You don't have to pay it out of pocket. The closing cost concession. Next question: you can get up to 4% for closing cost assistance with the VA, either paid by the seller or it can be rolled into the loan. The loan is 100% financing, so there is no down payment. So, is there mortgage insurance? There is no mortgage insurance with the VA. Next question is, what type of homes qualify for VA? So you can do obviously single family, existing homes, new homes, condos, townhomes, manufactured homes, modular homes. So you got a lot of different options. Now, the land doesn't have to be included. That real estate, the land does have to be in that as well. It can't be like a rent situation where you rent the land. The land has to be with the home. Okay. Why do appraisals have a bad reputation for VA? Is that really harder? I haven't heard that before. I'm sorry. I've heard that many times. I haven't seen that myself personally. I know that there's a lot of bad press about the VA appraisers being too strict. It's just they're doing their job. There's requirements, but it's nothing that's unusual or out of the ordinary for VA. Like for example, if there's peeling paint, there's broken windows. Let's just say that the shutters are missing off of the window seal. The handrails are falling off. These are things that they want you to fix, which is kind of common sense. So it's something that you as the homeowner are going to want too if you're buying a house or if you're refinancing. You don't want to have an unsafe house or things that look bad. But all the benefits that you're getting with a great loan, great interest rate, great terms, those are minor things that have to be taken care of. But yeah, there are going to be more requirements than a hard money loan or a conventional loan or a non-QM loan appraisal. So anyway, can you use a condo, a multifamily? Yeah, you can buy a multifamily up to 4 units with the VA, and you can get the income from the other units to help you to qualify for a loan. So I have a customer right now here in Dallas. They're buying a 4 unit, and it's for like 1.2 million. And the income from the 3 units that he's leasing out is like 6,500, 6,480 a month. Is using that to help to qualify for the loan with the VA. Going to help lower his debt to income ratio. So there's a lot of things that you can do. You can build a house with the VA, and there's so many different options. So we want to be here as your lender, your source for finance with that. So please think of us. Reach out to Angelo Christian if we can help you. We do all kinds of loans, lines of credit, no documentation, private loans, ground up construction, bridge, hard money, land, multifamily, commercial. But this focus was today on the FAQ for veterans. If you know anyone that is a veteran that's trying to get funding, we do purchases, we do refinance cash out, EARLs, all different types of options. So please don't be a stranger. Give us a call, text my office if we can help you. 832 431 6331. Also, don't forget to subscribe, give us a big thumbs up, enable notifications, like that bell. If you want to do the enrollment, you just click on the links down below. There's no cost for enrollment, there's no contract, there's no hard credit check. So we actually are the lender. It comes straight into our website, and then we can work on it right away to help you. So please reach out. Don't forget about our loyalty Amazon rewards program. If you want to get your free Amazon gift card, you can hit us there. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this with anyone that you know that's going to get value, because we work so hard to get you this information. So we care incredibly about being able to serve and help you to get funding. So don't forget about our loan partnership program. If you want to join that to get paid for your referrals or loan partnership, that's an awesome program. And obviously our real estate university. If you want to join our platform, become a top producer, think about us on that too. So thanks guys so much for tuning in and watching the channel with Angelo Christian. Have a great, wonderful weekend. Take care. Peace out. Stay strong.